So you want to be a trader? Let's talk about that. Yeah, man. What's going on there, YouTube? 10 and 2, driver's ed style. Here we go. Anyway, some of you want to know if you should become a trader or not. What are the benefits? What are the pros? What are the cons? And I'm here to tell you, people. First, let me say this. So all the freaking haters out there don't start flapping their gums. I've only been driving a tractor trailer. I've had my commercial driver's license now for almost 3 years. On Thanksgiving weekend, it'll be 3 years total that I've had my CDL Class A. So with that being said, I don't know everything. Okay? I don't know it all. I don't. So, if you want to be one of those assholes, oh, don't take any advice from this guy. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. You can, you know what? Okay? That's what you can do. Anyway, I was a trader at Werner for, I think it was like a month and a half, 2 months, give or take. And I team drove for a while too. And I was in trading as well, obviously. The main thing about being a trader is, can you live in that tiny little truck with somebody else for weeks on end? If you can do that, and you can get through your own trading, you might have a shot. Now, once you become a trader and you get your student, I don't know what company you're at. Certain companies like Prime, you get to pick your student in so many ways. Depending on availability, you can pick your own student, interview your own student. Werner, you just get your own student. You just pick up somebody random and hope for the best. Hope that they don't stick a knife in your chest like that one poor guy. Oh, yeah. You know, you gotta want to trade. You gotta want to teach. You gotta want to show someone the right way to do it. Now, I became a trader very early on when I was at Werner. I was like only driving for about 4 months or so, 3 or 4 months, and I became a trader right out of the hole. Because at Werner, they only require you to have 3 months of driving experience before you become a trader. Now, a lot of people are like, you're fucking crazy to become a trader. You don't know shit yet. You don't know anything. Blah, blah, blah. True. I didn't know a lot of things about things in trucking, of course. But I knew how to handle that truck safely and navigate safely and not end up on a fucking pedestrian bridge and all that good stuff. I knew how to back. I knew how to drive in the snow, all that stuff. So, I decided to become a trader because I felt confident enough in myself that I could teach and pass on knowledge. Now, depending on you, you may want to give yourself a little more time out there by yourself before you start teaching. It just depends on your personality. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Oh, you're not ready yet. Well, please, how the hell do you know what the hell I am? Because you're going to get that. You're going to get that. Because there's certain companies out there like Werner, U.S. Express, all them, you know, they kind of persuade you to become a trader so that way they can keep the cycle rolling. But let's really talk about what is the main thing that everybody wants to become a trader for, and that's the money. I can tell you straight off Jump Street that being a trainer for the money is not the right reasons to do it. Do not, I repeat, do not become a trainer to make extra money. Because if you're getting into it for the money, you're going to get into it for the wrong reasons. Because the money only comes when the student is out of their probationary period and you guys are driving as a team. Now, depending on the company, things are different. Like at Prime, it's all different. Werner's different than Prime. And I'm using Prime and Werner in my video here because those are the two companies that I experienced. So I don't know how a lot of other companies do it. I don't know how Swift does it. I don't know how they pay their trainers or what. I don't know. I don't know. But find out. Do your homework on that pay scale. Do your homework on the length of training, all that good stuff, okay? You know, watch my videos of when I did it, you know? I had one good student that did the whole thing, okay? He was, his name was Scott. No, his name wasn't Scott. His name was Rick. And he came to my truck with like 2 weeks of being... He came off another trainer's truck, came to my truck, and finished out his entire training. He was good. We drove good together. We bumped heads a few times, but, you know, that's going to happen. When you're living in a tiny little truck like that, that's going to happen. Even me and Trainer James bumped heads a few times. You know, it's part of the game, people. But you have to be mindful and strong-minded enough to be able to handle that type of situation. And it's just, look, and like I said, the main thing is can you handle living with somebody in that little tiny 6x6 rolling jail cell for weeks and months on end? Can you handle that? If you can handle that, if you enjoyed your training and you enjoyed having company in the truck with you, hey, more power to you. I commend you. You know, I did it. I trained for, I had a few students, and I gotta tell you, it's a tough game. It really is, especially if you're not working together as a team. And certain companies like Werner, you know, you already saw what happened to that poor guy that got stabbed, you know, by his own student and killed. You know, they don't allow you just to switch out students like that. Prime, you can pick your own students and interview them to make sure you guys will be a good fit together. So, do your homework, depending on what company you're at. Do your homework, find out all the ins, the outs, before you go and become a trainer. And like I said, please, don't get into it for the money. Now, we'll just elaborate on that one more time. Do not get into it for the money. The money comes when you guys are driving as a team, technically. That's when the extra money comes into play. And yes, it's nice. It really is. Especially depending on what account you're on, what region you're in, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. What time of the year it is. You know, all these things come into effect, you know. But yeah, it's nice having that extra money. It really is. But you're working just that much harder to get to it. So, you got to figure it out, guys. Do I recommend you becoming a trainer? It's all up to you. I'm just trying to give you some of the advice of what I went through. And please, go ahead and check out the videos from when I did it. It's way back there in the files. Click on videos, go all the way to the oldest ones, and you'll see them there. You'll see them. You'll see them! Anyway, I feel like shit today. I feel like shit. I have a cold. I think I'm getting a cold. I feel all nasal. I feel horrible. Anyway, hopefully I was able to shine some light on that for you. Give you some perspective. But hey, you got to make the decision yourself. Have a nice day.